Here's a property that is very different on the inside compared to what you see when you drive up to the street on the outside. 24 Whittell Street in FLOREY is the address. Look who's back. It's the Nick and Pete show. Look out, hold on, here we go. This is an incredible property. First of all, let's get to the story, Pete, because this is a really good story for this place, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a cool, we're super excited to bring it to the market. So obviously it was an original build here, and then Canberra's new bespoke builder, Novo Projects, actually brought this one to life. So full gut renovation and extension, turning into I think, a masterpiece that we've got today. So every single room has been touched, every wall, every bit of flooring. It's a pretty special little place.
Yeah, absolutely. So the old property, old style Canberra property on the outside, beautiful and brand new on the inside, including these fantastic skylights. Righto, Nick, let's have a look at the footprint. What do we have?
So it's been changed around a little bit, Cam. We've got the front living, which used to be a bedroom. So giving us the two living spaces, coming through to a whole bunch of bedrooms down the side of the property. Open living, opens onto the outside, which is great. And then they've extended and put on this master bedroom, which is just somewhere I don't think many people would want to leave.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is quite the master bedroom, especially for a house that looks like this, and then you come in, you go, wow, and then further down the back, there's even more wow.
That's exactly right. And I think what they've done is just made it a really modern sort of home. I think what can happen is you're trying to shine something that was built in the 70s and 80s when you come to these older suburbs. So just gone ultra modern with it. It's been pretty awesome to work with them.
Yep. Pete, when you came through for the first time, what did you see? What popped out for you?
Oh, one of my favourite parts is obviously the kitchen there. It's very modern. It's got a tucked little away pantry as well. And also the bathroom, the curved walls and the mosaic tiling. It's a real standout feature. I think it'll bring a lot of people here to have a look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, how about for you, mate?
I think the master, Cam, it's just a bit of an icer there. I do like outside areas as well. Heaps of sun that comes in on this. It's a wintry day today, but still bathed in sunshine. I'd be out there a fair bit, I reckon. Yeah,
it's so true. So the big door that they have there, when everyone was sort of coming in, I was standing there. It's out of the wind. The sun is beaming in, and that was the place to be. But also beautifully down the back, that's a fire pit too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to come with the house as well, obviously. So, yeah, you can just see yourself, having a quiet drink on an afternoon just around the fire pit. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Who do you think this house best suits?
Look, it's going to be an interesting one. It kind of suits all markets. So it could be a downsizer, it could be a young family, it could be a family of three. It's got energy efficiency through the roof. I think it's 7.1. They've done amazing stuff, and especially in FLOREY, you don't see that very often. But it actually appeals to most markets, unless the people that are out there looking for a one-bedroom apartment, it probably doesn't appeal to them. But it does appeal to most markets out there.
Nice. Let's talk about FLOREY, the suburb as well. I know you are a local here as a youngster, so you know it well.
Yeah, I was a St. Francis boy, so really well located, really easy to get into the city from here. Belconnen, just a hop, skip and jump. Nice walks as well around here, so I think that's something that's huge. The schools are a really big thing when you look at families, so a lot of people make decisions to move to FLOREY around that.
Yeah, FLOREY shop's just up around the corner, but that said, this is a really quiet street as well, isn't it?
Yeah, super quiet, and I think that's going to be a draw. The fact that it is, the only reason to be down on this street is if you live here. There's not a lot of through traffic, so if someone does desire, a quiet sort of locale, this is it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's look straight down the barrel of the lens. What's the final message to anyone watching right now?
I think the final message is if you really value quality and some really convenient location for your family, this is it for you.
Okay, nice words. How and when are we selling?
So it'll be via auction. So the big day will be on Saturday, the 12th of July.
Amazing. All right. It's so good to have you back on our videos. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you, Pete. It's all thanks to Zango. Come and have a look at this amazing place in FLOREY.